just run through it. So you put it in service, and I don't really think it matters, but I usually clean everything off first just so it's clean when I'm messing with it. But you just unscrew this top beaker part, and then there's a little black O-ring that sometimes comes with but sometimes doesn't, so you have to be real careful to retain that. And then there's different techniques that you could use, but I usually either just push it in with my thumb, or I'll be real careful you don't stab your wrist, but push it out with the screwdriver, and then just pop it out and just comes clean. And then I drop it in the acid for, I don't know, however long. And then I take the acid brush, clean the inside of this stainless here. The outside, I already scrubbed these pretty good, so they're already pretty clean. And then the inside of these vent holes, you want to make sure you really get those, and then you want to look at them. Make sure they're not blocked with anything, if there's dirt or anything in there. This one's okay. And then, just like to rinse all the acid off. And then the beakers themselves, just kind of give them a brush. It's pretty impossible to get all that chlorine dioxide stain off of there, but I just have clean hot water and warm acid water. And you just take your new beakers, which have been sitting in the hot water, so they should be nice and soft. Feed them through. Give them a good push, and then it doesn't take too much to pull it through, but if you pull it too far, it won't be in this kind of ridge here. You just pop it back down. And then I'll take one of the old liners, my knife here. Make sure it's on a nice, fresh, sharp blade. And then I'll just take one of the old liners, line it up, just to see where to cut it, just for the first one, just because sometimes it's different, but most of the time it's usually on the same spot. And there's like these manufacturing lines from when they mold it, you can kind of see in there that you can gauge them, where to cut it. And you want to do your best to make a nice straight cut. That's right. Just rinse everything off again. And then there's this food grade grease. I'm not quite sure what it is, but you want to take about, doesn't take much, about that much, and you want to get it on this this edge here and a little bit on the inside. I think. Alright, you make sure all your O-rings are there, and just look over everything, make sure it's clean. These are very easy to cross thread, so you have to be careful. You have to kind of back it up and find it. That's it. And another thing that doesn't have to do with liners, but just because it's on my mind. I'm sure it probably depends farm to farm, but something that happens here is we'll get a hard water buildup on this screen, so every time we wash it, we have a spray bottle of acid. You want to make sure you spray this this glass here in front of the laser with acid just to break up any hard water and scrub it real good, but that doesn't have anything to do with liners. But that's it. Pretty easy.